Listed below are measured amounts of lead in micrograms per cubic meter in the air. The EPA has established an air quality standard for lead of 1.5 micrograms per cubic meter. The measurements shown below were recorded at a building on different days. Use the given values to construct a 95% confidence interval estimate of the mean amount of lead in the air. Is there anything about this data set suggesting that the confidence interval might not be very good? In order to find this confidence interval, we'll have to use this data, and we can just type it right into Statcrunch. So we'll click Statcrunch, and we'll type that data into variable 1 here. And then we'll click Stat, T Statistics, because the sample size is small and we don't know the population standard deviation. One sample with data, because we have the data in the list. The variable that we're going to use is variable 1. Click Next, Confidence Interval, and make sure that our confidence level matches what's in the problem here. The problem says that we should make a 95% confidence interval. So we'll make sure that says 95 and then hit Calculate. The lower limit, if we round to 3 decimal places, as stated in the problem, would be minus 0.496, and the upper limit would be 3.526. The way we would interpret this interval then is we are 95% confident that the population mean is between minus 0.496 and 3.526 micrograms per cubic meter. The next question asks, is there anything about this data set suggesting that the confidence interval might not be very good? And if we examine this data, we can see that the data values are all 1.00 or less, except for this one data value that is much larger than the others, 5.40. So we would say yes, the value of 5.40 appears to be an outlier, which would suggest that the confidence interval may not be reliable.